This is Shaan Rais, and people are always wondering. They're coming to me, they say, Coach, why do you always talk about leadership? Leadership and leadership development. What does it look like? Well, long ago, when I wrote the 7 prerequisites to success, pathways to paramount performance, I came up with a framework. And I want to walk you through that framework right now because my main concern at that time was being successful and understanding what it took to become successful and how do people become successful. And I realized I discovered a framework. The framework is clear. Clear framework. Let me use a different marker so maybe you can see it a little bit better because I want you to get it. I don't want you to miss this. So CLEAR, clear framework. So each letter here represents something. The C represented communications. Communication. There's no way that you can possibly become successful if you don't know how to communicate with others. I don't care who it is. You won't be a successful parent if you can't communicate with your children. You won't become a successful husband if you can't communicate with your wife. It just doesn't work. So as a leader, to be successful, you have to be able to effectively communicate. The L represents, of course, leadership. Leadership. Now there's a lot within leadership, and you hear me talk a lot about leadership because it's so robust. There's so many deliverables, so many tangibles within leadership: integrity, community, healing, authenticity, transformation, empathy. There's so many things within leadership. So in order to be successful, you have to obviously and authentically be a leader. Your leadership will dictate how successful you become. Empowerment. Empowerment. You have to absolutely empower your people. To be successful, you have to empower other people. People have to feel the energy. They have to feel excited. They have to be moved by you. Your communication, your leadership should encourage and it should empower. Attitude. Attitude. Your attitude as a leader has to be unconscionable, irreprehensible. You have to have a positive can-do attitude no matter what situations are around you, no matter what you encounter, because as a leader, on the road to success, you're going to encounter a lot of things that might put a bitter taste in your mouth. A bitter taste in your mouth. And you're not going to always want to be your best self. It's going to be very easy to get into a dark place. Yes, there are dark sides to leadership. There are dark sides to success. This is why some of the most successful people that you've ever heard of died tragic early lives. They also sometimes even commit suicide based on their attitude and outlook on things. You can perceive them as being the most blessed and popular and most fabulous, fantastic and empowered individual, but they speak and they think from a place of disempowerment. So attitude has everything, and it's tangible, it's palpable. People can taste it and feel it when they walk in a room with you. I just want to be clear. And before I take up, I think I took up all the space already. So I want to take that off the board so you can see one of the most important pieces. One of the most important pieces in this clear framework is the R, and that's relationships. Relationships. You will never be successful if you cannot build enduring, lasting, trusting, mutual relationships. Now, do I think that every relationship is going to go well? Not at all. There are going to be some people who don't believe in you. There are going to be some people who don't trust you. There are going to be some people who, when you make a decision as a leader, they feel the slighted end. All decisions do not fit people the way they would like it to. But you still have to develop relationships based on mutualism, based on trust, based on understanding. So even if someone gets the bad end of the stick, if they draw the small straw, so to say, you still have to let them know that you understand them, that they were heard, that you feel for them. Listen, no one likes to fire anyone, but the truth is it has to happen sometimes. Somebody at certain times has to take the short end of the stick in leadership, in success. Think about it. You have to be very clear. So we went over communications, leadership, empowerment, attitude, and relationships. Without these components, you will never become successful. And on your trip, on your path, on your journey to becoming successful in whatever it is that you want to be successful in, I have learned that these 5 components will absolutely transform your results.